Alright guys, so I really wanted to love this chair, but spoiler warning, there's some issues. Stick around to the end of the video to find out why. Today's video, I've got my Secretlab chair, just came in. It's September 8th. I've waited for this thing for about 2 months. Finally came in, really excited to open it up and check it out. I ordered the Titan. The Titan is the larger base format seat. It's made for like taller, a little bit stockier people. The Omega looks really cool. It's got more black accents, which I really liked. But it seems like a really snug fit seat, so I wanted to get the larger one, the Titan series. I haven't seen an unboxing of this one yet, so I'm really excited to check it out. Alright, so for most people, spending about $500 for an office chair is pretty big money. This is my first big seat investment, coming in at $489 plus shipping. I'm really excited to take a look at it and see what the difference could be at that price point. So I think it'll give a really cool look for my podcast space. Be interesting to look at since I spend a majority of my time here. I really want the space to be really creative and comfortable. So let's take a look. You get your custom Cyberpunk packaging. It's not just some generic, Secretlab box. Do not touch backrest recliner ever while removing from box. Okay. Don't touch the recliner. Got it. Bracket recline lever. Do not touch. Pretty much telling you, do not grab that lever that reclines the seat. Oh, the first thing you see is that awesome samurai logo. Alright, I've seen this. I've seen this in videos. It's pretty sick in person. So it's wrapped in really heavy plastic to prevent damage. Everything is kind of branded Cyberpunk, even the wrapping, pretty sick. So yeah, first impressions is this is pretty sick. Like I said, this is the first time I spent some real money on a seat. And you can tell this is leaps and bounds more better quality than the Office Depot, Office Max type seats that I've had. Alright, so we have the wheels and the piston drive. Looks like the hardware comes with a install toolkit, so that's pretty cool. And for the price point, pretty happy that comes with it. There's these paddles, probably for the adjustments. So these seats are, I guess, like PU leather, like the synthetic leather. These aren't the actual leather seats, so apparently it holds up even better than standard leather. Let's hope that's the case. Feels good. It's got the Cyberpunk branding, Secretlab, neural connection status active. It's just really cool. Let's see. This is embroidered, so it's actually embossed off the surface. This isn't just like a print. Embroidered or stitched. Really cool details. That's pretty sick. Kind of sucks because my layout doesn't lend itself well to kind of see the back of the seat. This will be against the wall most of the time, so maybe I have to rearrange my layout. But yeah, this is pretty sick. So, got the seat assembled. First impressions, feels good. It feels a lot more firm than my Office Depot seat. That's like plush, everything would just kind of like fall into it. This is pretty firm. I don't know if there's like a break-in period or something, but I don't know, I think it's actually better being this firm so you don't get slouchy. This kind of forces you to, stay upright. It's got these armrests that I've played with a bit. Got a little bit of articulation in and out. It's got the ability to kind of kick these at an angle. I don't know, maybe like if you're mouse and keyboard playing or do a lot of typing, maybe put them in. Probably just leave them out. Height adjustable. I'd probably keep mine a click above the lowest point. That feels about right. The left lever allows you to lock the backrest, and releasing it allows you to kind of sling back. Leave that locked. Obviously the right one lowers the seat. Yeah, overall pretty basic functions, but it feels good. Mainly you just buy the seat because of the looks, right? So if you're excited about Cyberpunk the game, this kind of goes with the whole theme that I'm going with. So really cool back design. Overall it looks great. The stitching looks good. Quality control looks really good. I don't see any like issues or damage or mishaps. Alright guys, so I've had a few days to process this chair. Kind of feel it out and see where my head's at on it. So when I first sat in it, it's a lot firmer than I was used to. My typical Office Depot chair, the $100 chair, was like super comfy, super plush, so as soon as you got into it, you kind of fell into it. It wasn't form-fitting, but it was a hell of a lot more comfortable than this. So a lot of reviews on these Secretlab chairs say that they're very firm, right? They're very stiff. And maybe there's like a break-in period, I'm not sure. It's been about 4 or 5 days, and I've ratcheted up the rear bolster, and that helps a bit. But as far as like lower support, there's really no bolster support. Nothing's really like giving you that soft hug. So in all my cars, I've always had like a performance chair, Recaros or something of the sort, that kind of give you like a really high bolster. It kind of give you like a hug, right? That holds you in. This chair really does nothing like that. It's kind of like sitting on a life vest, right? It's like that hard plastic, really tough foam. I'm not sure what Secretlab is really going for, but not a fan, to be completely honest. So a lot of reviewers are like, oh, this is great for lumbar support. It makes you sit upright. It really forces you to stay, you know, in your natural position and not slouch in. But it's really like forcing me to love this seat for the price point that I paid, right? So you pay almost $500 for a chair, and you want to love it. And aesthetically, it hits all the marks. It's sick, right? So Cyberpunk, the genre, it nails it. I'm really excited for the game, so I wanted to love this chair. So sitting in it for the first time, I like forced myself to like it. And I actually like filmed a little clip where I was like, wow, this is really nice. This feels great. But it felt really ingenuine and dishonest. And I was gonna put that video out, but I was like, you know what, hold on. Like, I have to give this chair a fair shake. And I'm really not liking it. So first off, I got the Titan series and not the Omega, right? So the Omega's for like smaller, slimmer people, maybe shorter people, where it's a slimmer fit. Maybe the bolsters come in and hug you tight on the thighs. And aesthetically, I liked the Omega design better because it had more black. It had black side bolsters instead of this all yellow base. I think the top portion is the same. It has the same rear samurai logo, which I really liked. I think it's sick. What sucks here is it's always gonna be facing the wall. So, and these arms here, I don't need all this articulation. At no point do I want both my arms inward or outward. At no point, right? Just 90 degrees facing the desk is all I need. I don't need all this articulation. Up and down, that's cute. I like it. Thank you for that versatility. But this here, I don't need. And then this like 2 inches of inward and outward, thank you. But I'd appreciate like spending that money elsewhere. Maybe in like better cushioning, memory foam where it needs to be, right? So if you're spending the money on these armrests with this 4D articulation that they brag about, save it. Give me better bolsters. The upper bolsters, I am 6'3", 220 pounds. I feel like I'm like a leaner 220 and not like a bigger 220. So I got the Titan series thinking that it would be better for a bigger guy, and I feel like this chair is made for like guy or girl who doesn't want any type of support or bolsters to be in the way of their gaming or office work. And for me, being like a fit 30-year-old that's 220 pounds, 6'2", this thing does nothing for me. It's literally an L shape. There's nothing holding me in, so I'm really disappointed in that. Maybe I made the wrong choice. I should have probably got the Omega. That's really my biggest gripe. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to contact Secretlab and hopefully they could work with me a bit. I don't mind paying for another base, but I think I'd like to get the Omega base. If that's a possibility, then great, let's do that. Other than that, aesthetically, the chair is awesome. Like I said, it hits all the marks. The cyberpunk theme, it nails it. I really wanted to love this chair. So hopefully Secretlab reaches out and we can work on something for the base, because right now it's really just like an eye candy piece for my office. It's not really something I'm in love with to sit in every day. So that's the review. Thank you so much. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. And if you want to pick one of these up, I believe they're sold out, but they're doing like a pre-order for the next batch. So the game comes out in a couple months. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video.